University of Mumbai, MCOM Sem 4, subject Personal Financial Planning. We are doing question bank solution and this is part 2. What do you mean by personal financial planning? It is everything in your life that involves money. Personal financial planning is arranging to spend, save, and invest money to live comfortably, have financial security, and achieve goal. Okay, so personal financial planning is something which involves money and how to spend your money in a correct way so that you will achieve all your financial goals. Everyone has different financial goals, so every individual financial goals are different. Some want a peaceful and satisfied life, some want a luxurious life, so accordingly their financial goals will be different. So goals are the thing you want to accomplish. For example, getting a college education, buying a car, and starting a business are goals. Planning your personal finance is important because it will help you to reach your goals no matter what they are. It is up to you to make and follow a financial plan. Okay, so planning your personal financial is very important because it is the way in which you are going to achieve your long-term financial goal. And some of the benefit of planning are you have more money and financial security. You know how to use money to achieve your goals. You have less chance of going into debt you cannot handle. You can help your partner and support your children if you have a family. Okay, so these are the some of the benefit of planning. Okay, so you have more money and financial security. You know how to use money to achieve your goals. You have less chance of going into debt than you can handle. You can have your partner if you have your partner, and you can support your children if you have a family. So whether you are spending, saving or investing money, planning help you to make big or small financial decision. Okay, so planning is very important aspect and you have to plan all your finance so that you can achieve big in your life. Okay, so let's see now the definition of personal finance. Personal finance defines all financial decision and activity of an individual or household, including budgeting, insurance, mortgage planning, saving, and retirement planning. Understanding these terms you can help you better control of your fund and prepare for future financial success. Okay, so this is one definition of personal finance. Second definition is financial planning is a process of estimating the capital required and determining its competition. It is a process of framing financial policy in relation to procurement, investment, and administration of fund. Okay, so financial planning is what? It is a process of estimating what is capital required and determining its competitions. Okay, so it is a process of framing financial policy in relation to procurement. Means you have to search what are the plans available, and then or various options available, then you have to invest, and administration of your funds you have to do. Okay, so these are the two definition of personal finance. Okay, now let's see the important aspect of financial planning goals. Explain the important aspect of financial goal. It helps the person to cultivate the habit of budgeting their expenses, avoid unnecessary spending, or prioritize their spending effectively. Another benefit of having good personal financial management is being able to allocate the resources properly and thereby using every cash flow efficiently. Okay, so what is the importance aspect of financial goals are like when you plan your financial goal, when you take all your aspect of financial goal in view, it helps a person to cultivate the habit of budgeting. Okay, you will budget everything. Okay, whatever it is, whether you have to plan any birthday party, or you want to go for a traveling, or your day-to-day expenses, you will budget and then you spend accordingly. So you will avoid unnecessary spending, and whatever is important to buy or to invest, you will take a right decision accordingly. So it helps, means financial goals will always help a person to cultivate the habit of budgeting their expenses and avoid unnecessary spending or prioritize their spending effectively. Another budget or financial goal is of having good personal financial management, is able to allocate the resources properly and thereby using available cash flow efficiently. Okay, so unnecessary uh, doing anything which is not required will be avoided if you manage your finance. However, understanding some of the important aspects of a personal financial can help you better approach your money. Knowing the different part of personal finance also help you to organize your future more effectively. Here are some of the areas you need to make sure to tackle over time. Okay, so let's see now the important aspects of financial goal. So first aspect of financial goal is cash flow management. Okay, so whatever money you have with you, how you manage them, okay, how you spend them, how you invest them is the major part. Okay, so cash flow management. So one of the most important aspect of personal finance is cash flow management. This is all about how much money is going in and where that comes and where that money goes. Getting your cash flow under control is vital before you can do anything else with your money. This includes budgeting or making a spending plan, as well as understanding when you are overspending and in debt. Okay, so when you manage your money, when you see have a proper planning of your cash flow management, you know where your money is going, where you are spending, where you are spending in excess, what is not required. Actually understanding the overspending and in depth, you do not have to stop spending altogether. Instead, review your values and prioritize. Okay, so it is not like that you should stop spending at all, but you should always review what is your values and prioritize. Okay, what you want first, that things can be done in prioritize. Once you do that, you can create a spending plan that reflect what you want to accomplish. Okay, so once you know how your money is coming in and how it is utilized, you can create your spending plan that reflect what you want to accomplish. The idea is to get your finance to the point where you are living within your means, so you can build a solid foundation for the future. Additionally, paying attention to your cash flow management can help you to become more aware of where your money is going and help you make better choices in the long run. Okay, so once you manage your cash flow effectively, efficiently, you know where your money is exactly going, what is the area which is actually is where you are overspending. Okay, so in this way you will able to build a solid foundation for the future, and this is making going to help you in the long run, so you can just manage your cash flow. Okay, so this is the one of the important aspect of a financial goal. Now see the let's see the second aspect of financial goal. Consumer debt reduction. Not all debt is bad. In fact, used properly, some types of debt can actually be useful for your finance. See, debts like taking loan for your business, okay, taking loan to have a have some type of startups, or taking loan for a better education. This is all good debt, which in future is going to give you the good result. So all debts are not bad, but you have to plan it in a proper way. However, many of us find ourselves drowning in consumer debt, this is a type of debt to reduce. Okay, so there are so many debt which is not necessary or this drowning our financial management. Okay, so this type of debt has to be reduced. When you pay interest, your charges go straight into someone else's pocket. Okay, so when you take loan, and on the loan, you know, it is we always has to pay interest. Okay, so this interest is directly filling someone else's pocket. The only thing you get out of it is the ability to borrow money. Okay, but this is only thing which able us to borrow money, and we can fulfill our some type of financial goal. Unless you have a low interest debt that help us to accomplish another goal like attending school, starting a business, or getting a car, so you can get to work, it can make sense to pay off your debt as quickly as possible. Okay, so the interest rate which is there, if it is not too high and it is used for the business purpose, for taking a car which is help us to cover a long distance in a short time, so we can utilize our time in an effective way, or for a higher education, this type of debts are is going to pay us in the future. So if you have high interest debt from credit cards and other types of loan, create a plan to pay it off. Okay, so there are so many people around that they have a credit card, and then because just they have a credit card, they spend on the card whenever they're going to go into malls and all, whatever is not necessary they buy, because just because they have a credit card, and instantly they don't get that pinch of buying something because it is on credit. Okay, but on the credit cards, if you don't pay on time, there are the interest rate they charge are very high, and then it become very expensive. So you should be utilizing it in a proper manner. So create a plan to pay it off as soon as possible if you have such type of debt. Your debt reduction plan can go a long way toward helping you move to the next stage of your financial journey. Okay, so whenever you are paying off your debt, it is helping you to move forward in your financial journey. Next is at asset protection. Okay, asset protection is very very important. We have the asset like our property, car. Okay, so this should be having some kind of protection. So you should always buy a proper insurance so that such type of asset are protected. Okay, so asset protection is one of the aspect of personal finance that many people overlook. When you buy insurance, you have the chance to protect your asset, limiting your risk of financial catastrophe. Okay, so when you buy insurance, and something happened to your house due to the fire, or something happened to your car, then if you have a proper insurance, that damage can be recovered. So one or even the mediclaims and all help us for a person to one person to recover all the hospitalized death. Okay, so if you have to spend from your own pocket, all your finance will go in paying all your hospital bills. So if you have a insurance, then it will help you to save your money. So you nowadays the hospitalization is very costly, so once one hospital visit can divest your finance if you don't have insurance. A car accident can leave you without a way to go work if you do not have coverage that allows you to take a payout and buy another car. So for this purpose, you should always have a asset protection through insurance. So from home insurance to life insurance, you can protect your finance and your family when you pay attention to your coverage. Sit down and figure it out what you need and pay for the right insurance coverage. Okay, now let's see the fourth aspect of financial goal. The fourth aspect is long-term planning and investing. So long-term planning and investing is a very very important. See, the short run we can plan very easily, but planning for in a long term is very important, and it's required a lot of attention, okay, because in the long run inflation rates will increase. You have a risk of interest rate going up or down, okay, property rates might go down or may come down. So there are a lot of risks associated when you are planning for a long term. So long term financial planning is a huge part of managing your money, but sometimes it falls through the cracks. Set aside the money for emergency as well as the long-term goals like retirement and spending your kids to college. Okay, so you always have to make a long-term planning. You have to keep money for an emergency. You have to keep a money for your retirement, and also you have to keep your money ready to send your kids in the college. So this is all the long-term planning, which has to is a major part of your financial goal. In order to reach some of this goal, investing is required. You don't need to go into a stock picking, though if you invest through your employer plan, you are likely investing in index fund that will help you to grow your wealth over time. You can use investing a tool to help to accomplish another goal as well. Okay, so there are certain tools which is also help you at the each step how you can plan and how can you can get a good returns, or you can how you can invest for your future's goal. I like to use a taxable investment amount to save up for travel in addition of having tax advantage account for retirement. Okay, so if we are there are so many taxes which we have to pay, but there are also certain tax saving insurance plans, pensions plans. Okay, so bonds are there. Okay, so you can take that and you can save your tax as well as you can plan for your retirement. Okay, so this is the way you have to take advantages of all the aspects which are available and can give a good return to you in a future. So so for this you have to plan in a long term way. Okay, so you have to you should have a long term planning, and investing is your one of the aspect of financial goal. Then the next one is a tax planning. Okay, so tax planning is very important because so many taxes we pay, but there are the something which when you pay, there are certain insurance plans, pension plans which are there, which are available in the market, which will help you to save your money. So you should approach a good financial advisor and take his advice how you can save your taxes. So once you save your taxes, you're going to indirectly save money which you can invest in certain type of investment, and in the long run you will get a good return. So another of the aspect of personal finance that you might not pay attention is the tax planning. You might be surprised at how you can keep more of your money with the right approach to taxes. Depending on how you spend, whether or not you have a business or other factor, you might be able to keep more of your money and put it to use for you. For putting your money in tax advantage investment account to figure it out how to get deduction and credit of your some of your expenses, you can help your money grow more effectively. A tax professional can help you to determine the implementation of your moves. Okay, so you always have to take the help of a tax planner because they know all the schemes which are available, all the different type of insurance plans, retirement plans, which is going to give you the tax savings in different sections. You can take that and you can just save your tax money. So these are the five important tax this goal financial goals expect. The conclusion is understanding the different aspect of personal financial goal can help you to make better decision today and plan ahead for tomorrow. Okay, so this was our question number 2. For more answer to the question, please prefer subscribing and click on notification bell icon for the next part. Thank you.